No, my friend, the Visigoths were not in Spain. They were in Hispania, which was modern-day Spain and Portugal. You see, before Spain and Portugal became individual countries, they were once known as Iberia, which is where we get the term Iberian Peninsula. It comes from the indigenous people that used to live there. It was a term given to them by the Greeks, and then when the Romans conquered Iberia, they renamed it Hispania. Later on, in the 6th century AD, the Visigoths moved down from southern France into the Iberian Peninsula, making up the new Visigothic Kingdom of Spain, part of Portugal. You're probably wondering what this is up here. This is the Suebi Kingdom. The Suebi were another Germanic tribe, separate from the Visigoths, but of the same descent. The difference between the Suebi and the Visigoths is not in their genetics, but actually the fact that they were not allied with Rome at the time. The Suebi Kingdom has actually existed since the 5th century AD, while the Visigoths were still up in southern France. They were actually one of the first kingdoms to declare independence from the Roman Empire. That was until 585 AD when this man right here, King Leoviglid of the Visigothic Kingdom, decided to conquer the Suebi Kingdom. That would be all of this territory right here from 585 AD, all becoming part of the Visigothic Kingdom. So by the beginning of the 7th century, all of Spain and Portugal are now Visigothic. And it would remain this way for the next 115 years until the Muslim conquest came from the north of Africa into the Iberian Peninsula and conquered nearly all of the Iberian Peninsula. But there is this little holdout up here, if you guys can see that. That is the Kingdom of Asturias. The Kingdom of Asturias was founded by this Visigothic king Pelagius, also known as Pelayo, and he would be the first king to initiate the Reconquista of Christian Spain and Portugal. Christian Reconquista of Spain definitely deserves its own video, but for the sake of time, by the year 790, Porto had already been retaken by the Christians. And then by the year 1189, you have the first Kingdom of Portugal, which doesn't include all of Portugal. You still have the southern part up here, but Porto and Lisbon and all of the major cities had been reconquered. It is all thanks to Pelagius for establishing a Christian holdout in the northern mountains of Spain. And now everything is as it should be.